Hey, this is Georgie. Welcome to Georgie's Room of Rock. Today is a sad day for me in the rock world as we lost the legend Ace Frehley, 74 years old today. 74 years old. We lost him at 74 years old. Just happened a couple hours ago. I'm sure people have already heard about it already, but it's. I heard he fell a couple weeks ago in the studio, and they said he was okay, but I guess it was done if he fell on his head. They never said anything about that, but I guess he didn't. Whatever happened, he had brain bleeding, and it's kind of hard to come back from that. And if he did, who knows what kind of shape he would have been in. But Ace was a unique guy. He influenced a lot of people. I mean, people may say, "Oh, he couldn't play as good as these other players, and he was not doing as good as these recent years. He wasn't playing good." But Ace is Ace. He had a certain way of playing, and he influenced a lot of people. When they started out, he was really a really good guitar player. I mean, he really was. He was. Of course, you get older, you don't get as good. You're not as good as you used to be. But he influenced so many people, and it's not funny. Even he said it and quoted himself. He said, "If I knew how to influence all these guitar players, I would have practiced more." But Kiss, as you guys know, if you know my channel, Kiss is my favorite band. Ace is my favorite musician. Favorite guitar player, favorite musician. I don't know why. I know he's not a great singer. He doesn't have all these super great albums that are classics, but he contributed with the original Kiss that made them what he was. He was the soul of the band. In my opinion, Ace was the soul of the band. Gene was the look. Paul was the heart of the band, and Peter kept the back end going because he was he's great, and he was great back then. But Ace was the soul of the band. He made Kiss Kiss, and they knew it when they auditioned him, and they played their first song Deuce together, and they knew this was it. This is the sound they're looking for, and this is what they're looking for was him. So, I mean, I got to meet him twice. And he was it wasn't like this great thing. First time was like in the mid '90s. At the end of the video, you'll see a little poster. I have a poster signed by him, and and then I met him again in when was it? I don't remember what it was. Later on, a couple of years, maybe 2000s or something. I don't remember, but I met him then again. That's when I got another album signed. I'm gonna show you that too. And saw him 3 times solo, once in '96 before they were reunited again, and it was with Peter Criss, so I got to see them together. That was Starland Ballroom. Then I saw him again live a couple more times after that in the 2010s area, and he was good. It was still good live. It was Ace. I don't care if it's Ace. I don't give a shit what anyone says. I like that anyway. And I saw him 4 times with Kiss, unfortunately, and with the original band, but not in the original time period in the '70s. I saw him twice for the reunion and twice for the Psycho Circus, and one time it was what do you call it? Hold on 1 second. I gotta do something here. Sorry. The one time it was actually third row in New Jersey in the arena there, and I caught a pick. Here's the pick here. Hard to see it. It was the Psycho Circus tour, and I caught a pick from Ace. So I picked my favorite guitar player. How many people can say that? And it was a thrilling moment just to see the band like that and to see Ace and the whole band up that close. It was a really big moment for me at the time. So, and he's sorely missed. And I'm gonna, go through the, stuff of his albums. I don't care. I'm gonna go through and show you, I'm gonna go through his albums. I don't care. People don't want to, people don't think, well, it's gonna be too much, maybe, because I don't care. He's a favorite guitar player. I'm gonna pay tribute to him. We'll start off with the first album, where he wrote Cold Gin, and doesn't sing on be played. His first real song he wrote. He co-wrote Love Theme from Kiss, and Cold Gin still was played by the band till they stopped. So it's an important song and a great song for Ace. And then How to the Hell comes out, and Parasite, one of the best Kiss songs ever, and Strange Ways, again, one of the best lead guitar in that song. So Strange Ways is great, and he also co-wrote Coming Home with Paul. So it's the only song he ever co-wrote with Paul, but actually wasn't like, I guess, put together like in the next album, Dressed to Kill, where he doesn't he just wrote the opening for Rock Bottom, and then but still I love the solo in Ladies in Waiting by Ace. I think it's one of his best ones. It's one of my favorite ones by him, so it's always memorable for me. Then, of course, you got the Breakthrough Alive, and the solo on that was amazing. I don't care what they spliced it together with the live thing or not. I don't give a shit. It was amazing, and it was Ace, and it was a great live thing, and Ace did, Ace did a great job in the whole album. The whole band did. It really was good. Whether it was put together or not, I don't care. It's still a classic, a live one. And then you get the Destroyer. We co-wrote Flamin' Youth. That was it. And he was, I guess a couple of songs he wasn't on the guitar, like one or two maybe. But still, Destroyer was their biggest album, and it really put them on the map. I think that's what made Ace more guitar hero. Even though he didn't write anything on Rock and Roll Over, I think he's all over. He had great leads on this one too. Love Him and Leave Him, and Call Dr. Love. All these tunes on here, he did a great job, and great lead work on. I think he didn't write anything. His stamps on it. Love Gun, same thing. He got to write and sing the first time for Shock Me. Great tune there, and a great debut for him. And then, he sang the song on his back when he recorded, because he was not competent with singing. He's not the best singer, we all know that, but still, brilliant guitar player at the time. So, and he was still on top of his game there. Alive 2, and great Alive, another great solo from him in that one. At the end of Shock Me and Live, and then he does, of course, Rocket Ride on this one, the only studio song he's on. He plays guitar on, but it's an amazing song. One of the best solos by Ace Frehley on this one is Rocket Ride. And I'll skip the solo stuff for now, but we're going to go back to Dynasty, where he sings 2000 Man. The Stone does a great job. Hard Times, Save Your Love, great tunes there from Ace. And people dismiss this album to be a disco album. It's not. Those songs are pretty damn heavy. Could be better production on it for make it heavier, but still, Ace is all over it, and absolutely love it. Unmasked, the Poppy album, but Talk to Me by Ace, great song. Two Sides of a Coin is a great tune too, and so is I like Torpedo Girl. It's goofy, but I like the song anyway, and I don't care. So, but that's really his last gasp, because he did do a little bit on the Elder here, but not much. Dark Light, another great solo, which he said they cut up a lot, but still, he's on it. Escape from the Island he wrote, I think he plays on that too. Another great one by Ace Frehley there on that one. Then they do the Unplug, where Ace and Peter come back, and he does 2000 Man live with them. They do a couple of songs, Rock and Roll All Night, of course, and what do you call it? I'm losing my train of thought here. I can't think right now. I'm looking right now, but I have my glasses on. But they played all the classic songs with the guys here. So Nothing to Lose, that was it. And they did the debacle that was really Psycho Circus here. But you know what? He does play on Into the Void. That's his song. The whole band plays on. It's the only one on this album that the whole band plays on. That reunion tour. Everything else is like not all of them. I think Ace does a couple solos, not really said which one he did, but he also sings on We Are One. Not We Are One. I'm losing my train of thought again. On You Want It the Best. He sings what all the band sings that one, and he does In Your Face, which is a song Gene wrote, and Ace sings it. So Ace actually closes out the album if you have the Japanese version of this one. And then you get to, of course, solo material here, and I'm going to show you all this thing I have from Ace here. I got a lot of stuff because I'm really an Ace fan. Here's solo album 78, the one that sold the best, New York Groove. It's a huge hit for the band, for him anyway. Rip It Out, and all these great tunes on here. Need of Love. I really can lose my train of thought here. Speeding Back to My Baby. Great. This is the best solo album of all of them. And so anything he did after, he didn't do anything as good as this, but still, he still put out stuff. Frehley's Comet. When this came out in '87, I was thrilled he's coming back, because there he is. I get it open, and I was like absolutely thrilled. And this is a great album. I mean, it's a great tune. It's a great rock soldiers breakout. He wrote with Eric Carr. It's got great songs on this one. Fractured 2, another one. Again, Fractured on this one. Fractured Beer on the first solo one. Fractured 2, excellent album, excellent song there. The live one here, Live Plus 1. I love the last song. Words Are Not Enough, but the live stuff is really good too. It's only 4 songs, but still. Second Sighting, a little bit of a drop here. the last song, The Acorn is Spinning, is amazing. Silly. It's got his laughing, and Ace had an infectious laugh. Great laugh, so funny. I think I saw the Tomorrow Show with Ace, and back in '79, he stole the show there with his laugh, and it was great. But The Acorn Spinning is a great tune off this one. Trouble Walking from '91 or '92, I think, or '90. It's a great one. Trouble Walking is a great tune. So Fracture 3 is on this one too, and it's a good one. Shot Full of Love. There's Do Ya on this one, which is another cover. Great job on that one. I have this one, Loaded Deck, which is kind of a best of. And this is all live stuff from Ace. Had to have that one. Then he came out with Anomaly back in, I forgot what year this was, 2009, I think, 10. I thought it was really good. I mean, it kind of mimics the original solo album. This one, again, has some great songs on it, too. Don't sleep on this one. This one didn't like quite as much. What do you call it? Space Invader, but still good. I mean, it's Ace. I still like Ace. He's not, again, you know how it is with Ace. Origins Volume 1, his covers album. It's not bad. It's okay. I mean, he's not the greatest singer, but it's okay. This one I thought was much better. Spaceman, I thought was really good. I like when he has a couple songs with Gene. I mean, Without You, I'm Nothing. Rocking with the Boys. Bronx Boy. It's a good. I think this is one of the better ones. And then 10,000 Volts. Another good one. It's not great, but it's good. It's the last one he came out with. So, and I Volume 2, the Origins Volume 2. I think I have it and pull it, but it doesn't matter. But anyway, and I wanted to show this. This is one of my prized possessions. Is a Love Gun, which I got signed by Ace. If you can see it there, back when I met him the second time. So it's one of my prized ones. And I have like a bunch of stuff. I have like Kiss figure here, Ace. I have the original doll up there. Another one up here. Some more figures up there of Ace. And he was a special guitar player and a special place in my heart. I knew this day was coming one day when one of the guys would pass away. I didn't think it'd be this soon. Figured they had still some time left to let Earth. I mean, whether he stopped playing or not, I mean, that's up to anyone else. He could have stopped, but he didn't. He kept going. He didn't stop. Whether you think he was done or not, he didn't stop. So, rest in peace to Ace Frehley. I don't know what to say, but I'm gonna miss him not being around. He's being on the Earth with us. And again, it's upsetting, but again, all heroes are passing away. They're in their old. He's 74 years old. He lived a good life. He did what he wanted to do. He should take better care of himself, but he did get sober for a lot of years. So congrats to him for doing that. And we'll miss you. And hats off to Ace Frehley. And play some Ace tonight, some Kiss songs, some Kiss tonight from featuring Ace. And we'll see you next time. Either keep rock and metal alive and keep Ace Frehley alive. See you next time, guys.